I'm going to show you how to replace a door if you happen to have one that's broken and we sent you a new one. You'll notice the door is installed. This is the hinge right here. The door is installed as a bolt, goes through the hinge into the door. There's a metal washer here, a rubber grommet there, metal washer, and then the head of the bolt. So I'm going to go ahead and take this top bolt out. You'll notice some doors will make this noise, some won't, just depending on kind of the cap that we have pressed into the door. And I'm going to leave it loosely, and then I'm going to go to the bottom one and adjust that one as well. Then while I'm supporting the door with my hand, I'm going to go ahead and remove the bottom bolt and then the top bolt, slide the door out of place. So you'll notice, I'm going to take this out so we can see it. So we've got a bolt, silver or black depending on the color of your freeze dryer, a silver washer. In here is a rubber grommet, so we're going to slide this bolt in there. We're going to set the washer right on top of the bolt. And then I'm going to go ahead, supporting the door with my hand, I'm going to tighten this bottom bolt using my 5/32 Allen wrench or hex wrench. With the bottom bolt in place, I'm going to go ahead and just tighten this top bolt. Again, I did the bottom a little bit just to hold it in place. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this top bolt. The measurement or the adjustment I'm looking for is this bracket here isn't a hole, it's cut as an oval. So my bolt, if it's incorrectly, should be able to slide back and forth like shown. Now with this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tighten the bolt on the bottom. Again, I'm looking for the same level of tightness or torque on this bolt. Again, just make sure that one's a little over tight. So you'll see as I pull the door out a little bit, it wiggles. And then the top one, as I showed you earlier, will wiggle as well. You'll notice the noise that was making. There is a cap inserted in the door about right here. You can't see it because of the paper, but the threads are bigger at the top, and as you go lower into the cap, they get tighter. That's why it gets harder and harder to put the bolt in, and you kind of have that creaking noise. Both are normal. As long as they're tight and we can still move them in the groove, then our door is in. Now, it may, just depending on each freeze dryer, it may be necessary to adjust your door again. You can adjust your door using this bolt that goes into the actual face of the freeze dryer. We have a video on that. If you need any help, reach out either to tech support or your salesman. We can easily email the video on how to adjust it, either more loose or tight on both ends. They won't be the same, so it's not really a measurement that we can focus on. Is if the vacuum pump kicks on, does our door seal shut?